Good morning, guys. Welcome to Saturday's FRT Gold live video. Hope you're all doing well. A really busy day of racing today. We've got quality and quantity today. Loads of action taking place and some really good stuff as well. We've got Group 2s, Group 3s listed, and then big handicaps. It's the Grayson Wilfred handicap from Ripon as well, which I know many of you will be looking forward to. It's a really good race. It's a really competitive one, and I'll have a little bit of a share of what I think can go well in that one, but it's not one I'm too keen on having a massive bet on. But I think it's one of those races you have to have a little bit on each way. But yeah, really good day taking place today for a Saturday. If you've got any questions at all, please do feel free to get them in, whether you're watching this video live or you're not. You can either join in the Q&A session if you are watching it live. If you're not, you can email me, joe@freeracingtips.co.uk, get in touch via Twitter @freeracingtips7, and then it's facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold if you wanted to get in touch that way as well. So plenty of ways for you to get in touch, and any questions that you've got, really, whether it's about any of today's tips or a certain race you're looking at today that you'd like a tip on, that's absolutely fine. Just do send me an email or do send me an email or get in touch via Facebook. That's fine. So we'll look at yesterday before we have a look at today, and it was another great day yesterday. It's been an absolutely outstanding week, to be honest. I think it was only Wednesday, a day where we didn't deliver profit, and it's been really big profit as well. Another great day yesterday. We had Is That Right, a 7-length premium tip winner, never in any doubt this one. That was priced at 2-1, backed into 13-8, giving us 6 points profit. And it was also a 10-3 1-point win only single, which was a winner. The next best bet was declared a non-runner, which was a bit of a shame, but you never know. If that hadn't done the business, we could have saved ourselves 2 points there. So yeah, the next best bet was a non-runner, and it was a bit late in the day to give out a replacement. And in the end, we ended the day 6.3 points in profit. As I said, been an excellent week. I would imagine we're pushing around sort of 50 points profit or so for the week, I would believe. But there might even be a bit more than that if you've done premium tip and next best bet doubles. And of course, if you did do a premium tip next best bet double yesterday, you would have won, because the next best bet would have been withdrawn, and it would have just been a single on the premium tip, and so it could have been a double your money on that one if you like. So that would have been good. But yeah, really good day. It's a really competitive Saturday today. It's the best day in terms of quality, there's no doubt about that, but it is going to be a bit of a tough one to find winners. Hopefully we've managed to do that. We couldn't be in better form coming into it, and I have had a search for some value as well. I think we're kind of, confidence is up, so we're going to go for it today, I think is the way that we're looking at it. So today there's action from Newbury, Newmarket, Chester, Ripon, Doncaster, Perth, Lingfield and Market Raisin. So a couple of jumps meetings in there, Perth and Market Raisin. There's also Tremor over in Ireland. So it's going to be a really busy day. If you've got nothing planned, sit there and whack Channel 4 at the races and Racing UK on. I don't think you'll go far wrong. So looking at today, we have the premium tip that goes in the very first race of the day, and it's an early start today. It's the 1 o'clock at Newbury, and our tip here is Hundy at 2-1. That's from 9-4 when first tip. Now, this horse was actually green on debut at Newmarket and ended up finishing around about 8th or so, I think, and there was no doubt that the horse was going to come on for that run, and that proved to be the case when second at Goodwood last time out. I think another improvement can be expected today. Has been fairly well supported on both of those runs as well, so clearly a horse that I think the Charlie Hills Yard are fairly confident that has got a win in her fairly soon, and I wouldn't be surprised to see her well supported today. I think this looks to be an ideal opportunity to get off the mark. William Buick is the man on board. He's in excellent form at the moment and the sort of man that you would like on your horse. And I just think, yeah, after that green start, then a big improvement at Goodwood. I think there's even a little bit more to come from this horse. Not going to be a maiden for too long, I don't think. And I think it will actually end in about 2.5 hours time. I don't think this horse will be a maiden anymore, and will give us another premium tip winner. That's in the 1 o'clock at Newbury. It's Hundy, and was at 9-4 when first tipped, now at 2-1. Right, the next best bet, that goes in the 350 at Newbury, which is the Group 2 today, and it's Gregorian at 9-4. That's from 5-2 this morning. Now, this horse won this race last year, actually, and so does have experience over this course and distance. These conditions, which you're looking sort of good to soft in places, kind of that kind of ground. They're ideal for this horse. I think he'll handle this more than any other. John Gosden is the man training this horse, and his yard couldn't be in much better form. Again, Buick's the man on board, so we're hoping he can have a good day at Newbury and a double today. And I think if on top of his game, I think Gregorian's going to be really tough to stop in this one. I think he has bags of experience. It's probably going to it's going to be a bit of a tough race, you know, for some of these in these sort of conditions, but not for Gregorian. He likes this. I think at his best, he's Group 1 quality. This is a Group 2, and I think, yeah, Gregorian ticks all the boxes for me in the 350 at Newbury, 9-4. That's from 5-2. Has been a little bit inconsistent this year, but has run on ground that just hasn't been ideal. And if you look at the third, I know it's over 6 miles, but the third behind Slave Power at Newmarket, about a month or so ago, that was really, really impressive, and something similar to that. Sure to see him take this one. The little earner for today, that goes in the 4 o'clock at Ripon, and it's Border Bandit at 9-1. This horse actually unseated rider last time out, but I think can be forgiven for that. It was a bit of a freak incident. I don't think that will happen again today, touch wood. 2 starts ago, actually won over this course and distance, so clearly is clearly enjoys it here at Ripon, and is another that will be suited by these sort of softish conditions that we're experiencing. This is a step up in class for the 6-year-old, but I think he certainly has a chance. Sorry, it's fairly consistent, and as I said, conditions look to be just about ideal. And with that course and distance form, I think Border Bandit can outrun that price of 9-1 and certainly get a place finish and challenge for the win there in the 4 o'clock at Ripon. 2 1-point win only singles for you today. The first of them goes in the 240 at Newbury, and its seal of approval at 5-1. I think this horse's run in the Lancashire Oaks last time out was a bit too bad to be true. I think it was Hayley Turner on board, and I don't like criticising jockeys, but it wasn't a very good ride at all. 5-1 on seal of approval. I think that could be a decent price for a horse that has clearly got plenty of quality and should be just about at his best after a couple of runs this season. I think that she's going to go well in this one. And then the 255 at Newmarket, a fairly competitive handicap, but I think there could be a class act in this one, and I think that class act could be penny drops at 4-1. So there are all today's tips. If you wanted to make a lucky 15 today, do of course go with the premium tip, the next best bet, and the 2 win only singles. It's 3 points the premium tip today, as always, 2 for the next best bet, 1 each way the little earner, and then the 1 point singles. Explained, they're self-explanatory really. They are of course a 1 point win only bet. As I said, it's the Great St Wilfrid handicap from Ripon today. It's one of the most competitive races you'll get, but no doubt the highlight on Ripon's card. It's at 3:30. Let's just take a look. You've got 19 runners in this one, and it's 10-1 the field, so it's a completely wide open race, and it's one of those, if you do have a strong fancy, go with it. Don't be convinced by anything I say, because it's you know, sometimes if you've got a really good fancy, they're just worth going in races such as this one. But yeah, it's at 3:30. We're just letting you know, Sky Bet, they are paying 5 places on this one, and I think I'll probably go with a couple of quid each way on Outdo at 12-1. I think this horse is a consistent one. It's been a little bit frustrating to back because it's been going close but not quite doing it. I don't think needs to find too much more to be involved, certainly in that top 5 in this one today. I think should go well for the David and Mara team, and looks to be just a decent bit of value there at 12-1. 12-1. I think is with as many as 4 to 6 or 7 horses that are 12-1. So if I was having a bet, it would be on Outdo. Let me know who you're backing in that Great St Wilfrid handicap, and you never know, you might pick out a winner. But yeah, that's just about it for today's video. In terms of the group races, I think there's 3 group races coming from Newbury today, and we've covered 2 of them with Gregorian and Seal of Approval being our bets. Just take a little look. Yeah, we've got Seal of Approval as one of our bets in that group 3, who I think she can go really well. We've then got Gregorian in the group 2, and I believe, is there another group? Yeah, there is no, I think that's actually it for the group races. Just the 2 group races, actually, yeah. And then there's the listed action as well, where you've got Hawkesbury for Godolphin and Bellardo at at 11 to 10 and 13 to 8 respectively. And if having a bet in that listed race, I do actually like the look of Bellardo. Did make the shortlist today, but was just a little bit short compared to other horses that I was just as confident on at a better price. So I think Bellardo to upset that favourite that's probably going to go odds on at 13 to 8. I think Bellardo's a good bet there, but yeah, nothing official there, just one I'm sharing with you. But in terms of today's video, that is just about it. It's going to be a jam-packed Saturday. As I said, any questions, do feel free to get them in. We've had an excellent week, so anything that we have today is a bit of a bonus, but feeling good. We've got some really good prices there, and usually on a Saturday, I mean, we've had a couple of poor Saturdays, but when we have a good one, we usually have an absolute blinder, so let's hope we can do that today. Hope you have a good day. I'm sure many of you are off to the football start of the Premier League season and following your Championship clubs, which is something that unfortunately I'm doing now. I should be excited about the first day of the season. Instead, I'm dreading a game at home to Watford. But yeah, hope you all have a great Saturday. There's plenty going on, loads of sport, and it's certainly one to enjoy. But thanks for watching today's video. There won't be one tomorrow, but there will of course be tips for tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll speak to many of you a little bit later on. If not, see you on Monday's video, but now's not the time to be thinking about Monday on a Saturday morning. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.